Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Legal Matters by Sai Babu Sankara. In this video, we are going to discuss a case law on NDPS Act, but the importance is on, or the thrust is on, interpretation of the statutes. While in the class, I told you that when the meaning of the words in the section of the statute are clear and unambiguous, there is no necessity for going to the interpretation. Or if at all you get any doubt, it should be literal interpretation or grammatical interpretation. But in section 37 of the NDPS Act, if the plain and literal interpretation of the statute is taken, the person cannot be granted bail. So therefore, Honorable Supreme Court of India went to the prima facie test and released him on bail. Of course, he was there in jail for the last 7 years. While dealing with the case of Muhammad Muslim alias Hussain, Muhammad Muslim alias Hussain versus State, that is NCT Delhi, National Capital Territory Region of Delhi, in SLP number 915 by 2023. So very recently decided on 27/3, I think. But whatever it is, date I am not able to clearly tell. Justice S. Ravindra Bhatt and Deepankar Datta, they held that if you are going through the literal or plain interpretation of section 37 of the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act, so it would effectively exclude granting of bail. But of course, they have, the Honorable Supreme Court of India decided to give bail. Therefore, instead of this interpretation, they have gone to the so-called prima facie test. Right. Now, let us discuss section 37 of the NDPS Act, simply to say. So, NDPS Act is definitely a special act, which is a rigorous act, where the punishment can be up to life, where the imposition of fine is up to lakhs of rupees. The object of the act is to prevent smuggling of the narcotic drugs like ganja, opium, heroin, whatever you think. So, when you want to prevent the smuggling, the act should be very, very tough. So, section 37 says offences should be cognizable and non-bailable. Quite common. They will be giving. If it is more than 3 years, normally non-bailable. Then the accused should not be released unless the PP is given an opportunity. That means you have to hear the version of the state. Normally, you know, bail is a personal discretion, we have to agree. But you have to give a chance to the PP to argue that if he is released, it is dangerous, like that, he will argue. But anyway, ultimate decision can be given by Honorable Court. So, section 37 says or excludes granting of bail. But here, when you go to the prima facie test, no doubt, here the case facts, better to know the case facts. On 28/9/2015, this accused Muhammad Muslim or appellant, he was arrested, actually basing on the confession given by 4 other accused persons who were found in possession of 180 kgs of ganja. Right? So, please remember, when they were arrested, they have given a statement, confession statement. Basing on the confession statement, this man has been arrested. It should be a gang leader. We know. Right? But the fact is that he has been languishing in the jail for the past 7 years or so. So therefore, the judgment started with citing the very famous case of Hussain Khatoon versus State of Bihar anukuntaru Gujarat. Hussain Khatoon versus State of Bihar 1979, where it was held that right to speedy trial is a fundamental right. Right? But this man is languishing jail. As regards the trial of the case, the trial is going in a snail's pace, natta nadakalo veltundi, because 30 witnesses were examined and 34 are yet to be examined. We don't know when the trial will complete. So, principles of justice the person is languishing in jail. At the time of offense, he was 23 years old. Now he is crossing his middle age also. Therefore, even though High Court has dismissed his bail petition, placing reliance on the latest case, Satinder Kumar Antil versus CBI, where I made a video also, 2023. Yes, Honorable Supreme Court of India was pleased to grant him bail. See how the interpretation has gone. So from literal or plain meaning, it has come to the prima facie test. So therefore, it is the onerous function of the court to interpret the law. Okay, the interpretation based on so many facts. So please read the case law and enrich your legal knowledge. Thank you.